Vanessa. I'm just going live here. How is everybody's Friday? So oops, hold on a minute. Okay. So I'm trying to get my cameras ready, but it's kind of a mess right now. So I'm just going to leave it alone until I can figure it out. And I hope everybody's doing good and had a good week. Hello, Gisela. Hello, Judy. Hello, honey. How are you guys? I'm just getting started over here trying to figure it out. Let's see if I can get this to. I'm also live on my TikTok, so I'm seeing how it goes, because I think last time I did this I couldn't figure out the comments. Never could get them to work. Nobody's surprised, no one's shocked here. Oh, hi. Yes, I'm so happy you made it. You guys, so today I got the baby shower gifts ready for the baby. And well, I had them wrapped. It's my stepson and his wife, their baby showers tomorrow. And so Jamie went to Hobby Lobby and got these little tags, and he brought home this little book of stickers. How cute is that? So I made some little tags and I put them on her presents so that she would, be able to have them. It was so cute. Hi, Sherry on TikTok. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hello, Dolo. Nice to meet you. Hello. The fancy way in. How cute. I love that screen name. I'm super excited, y'all. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good day. And as y'all know, I've been working on these circus cards here and just trying to get those ready for our Junk Journal Divas. We're having a swap coming up. And so, hello, Oliver. Thanks for coming. Hello. So I'm just getting all these ready to put in this sleeve. And then we have a trade partner, and we just trade like that. We just send them to them. So it's pretty cool. Super excited. And so I am hoping to finally finish these tonight. Let's hope, because I need to get them done. And also, gosh, my camera keeps jumping on the every time I move with I'm using my iPad over here, and every time I move the camera jumps. It's super annoying. Hello everybody on YouTube and TikTok. Y'all, sometimes I call my grandson TikTok because his name's Teddy, and it's just funny, and it's easier to say than Teddy for some odd reason. But yes. So those are the ones I have done right there. Oops. And I made some, of course, this is not, what do you call it? Where's the good sheet that I made? I made two of them. Oh no, I hope the dog didn't get it. She's been so crazy lately. But anyway, I made some little sayings to add to the bottom because some of it needed some words. I like greetings, but I see that I can't find my proper sheet. I had printed out a better sheet of them. And I'm going to hopefully, it's an incomplete sheet right here, but I'm hoping that I can get it finished and just add it to my vintage circus kit that let's see, I think I put it under blank. Don't ask me why I save it under the craziest stuff, y'all. So I'm going to print the right sheet here, because that one I printed in landscape, but it shouldn't be in landscape. It should be in the other way. Okay, hi, there we go. Okay, now let me get a piece of cardstock. I have this printed. Somebody tell me what I did with it. I hate it when I do stuff like that. I'm constantly doing stuff and losing it. I guess that's just part of the joy of getting old. I don't know how. Oh, wait, I think I just found it. Of course I did, because I started printing a new one. There's the other one. That's the right one. That's the way it's supposed to look. Yes, yes, yes. So I am going to use some of these sayings right here. And that way, yay, I'll be able to have it. And the sun is shining right now, so I have really good light. I'm super excited that it's been sunny longer, but it's also going to be freezing, which I'm not excited about. Not at all. And my printer is saying to check my ink levels. No, I don't want to. So, you guys, what are y'all's plans for the weekend? What are you going to be doing? I am working tomorrow. And then I am on call Sunday. Tomorrow is also the baby shower, and then Sunday is my husband's birthday. So, go figure. I don't know. It always happens like that, though. You're always going to be on call or having to work for some important things. I think that's just the nature of healthcare. That is okay. You know it when you sign up, so don't complain. And be grateful to have a job. That's what I say. Oh, hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Alex. Lil C. Lil Dumb. That's funny. Hi, Summer. Hello, everybody. Yes, so I am just working with some Canva. I got on Canva and just kind of played around and made some of these digital greetings to go with these Circus ATC cards that I'm making, and just hanging out with everybody to craft before I have to go to bed. I really love getting to hang out with everybody and getting to check in on everybody and see how you guys are doing. And I'm still fairly new to going live on TikTok, so I probably don't know as many people as I do, on this channel that starts with a Y. Because last time I went live on TikTok, I kept getting all these warnings about, oh, you're doing this, don't do this, you're doing this wrong, and or it would say, we've limited your audience or something, and I don't know what I was doing wrong, but so this time I'm trying to be more careful. Hello, everybody. Hi, Belle. Pinky Pearl. This is adorable. That is such a cute name. Hello. That's so cute. So this is one. Let's see. I have not sprayed the. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so let me move this. I have not sprayed these yet, which is great because you guys will get to see what I was doing. So let me move her. I've got them kind of put together what I think I want on each one. Excuse me while I disassemble your body over here. Okay. Now, let me get that off. And then I think what I'm going to do is spray. Gosh, I don't know. Some of them are so cute. I don't know. I'm not sure if I need to spray him at all, actually. Yeah, why not? What are you going to lose? What do you got to lose? Nothing. You don't have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose here. Hello, everybody. Hello. I am going to be using Distress Oxide spray. So I'm right here. And this is in weathered wood because the kit that I'm using, which is right here. This is the kit that I'm using that I love so much. I really love her work. It's so good. She makes crazy good work. And she is actually one of the only AI artists that I like. I can count on one hand how many of those I like, and she's definitely one because her stuff is unashamedly AI. It is so out there that you know that you know that you know that it's just so far out and beautiful that you just I just love her stuff. And it's just fun. It's fun to play with. Yes, it is. I'm just shaking up my oxide really good to make sure that. Yay. Hello, Haystack. Hello, Bonita. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wish for the luck. There we go. And I'm just using one little spray. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't know what that means. On TikTok, it said I had an invitation to co-host, but I don't know what that means. Y'all are going to have to tell me what that means. These young kids nowadays have all these tricks. I don't understand them. Hi, Delilah. Hi, Kathleen. Hello. Hello, hello. Yes. So, and to make these, I just used chipboard, and I had some, what was this? Blackberry dyed paper that I had made. And then I went on the back and I used a DigiKit of Circus. Oh, I love that. Look how cool that is. And then I just kind of drop it in the splatter here to sort of put like a distress, not so perfect on the back. And this stuff is fabulous. It dries so quickly, like you don't even have to worry. It dries so fast. And like we could even make it super blue up in one side just to give it variety or whatever. And then I used some gesso and what is the brand that I used? Yeah, Liquitex. I like this brand of gesso. My friend Sheila from Boho Daydreams got me started on gesso, and her best friend Randy, they had a class when we were at a craft retreat out in California. And or wait, was this in California? Did they teach this in California? Anyway, I also went to one that they held in North Carolina, and they showed us how to use the gesso on our ephemera and our junk journal pages. It's very cool. And then I also added some Tim Holtz. Let's see, it's this texture paste. Yeah, I used Sparkle texture paste. So you can't, and it was through a stencil, and you can't really see the stencil until you kind of get it in the light, which I really don't mind. I think it looks pretty cool like that. Let's see, I'm going to add a little bit more blue there because I don't want these to look perfect. I kind of want them to be like, oh, that's cool on the back there. I like that. I like the way that looks. Okay, now I'm going to just get rid of my wax paper. I get my wax paper from Sam's Club because it comes in sheets, which is really cool. And then you can just throw them away, get you a new sheet later. Now what I'm going to do, I can get ready to stamp these bad boys. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, I'm going to use my papel. Oh my goodness, how is everybody? Hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming. Hello, I'm so excited. So I, like I had said earlier, I'm new to going live on TikTok, so I might be doing this a little crazy, crooked or something. Y'all will have to let me know if it doesn't look good or whatever, but who cares? Who cares? Here we are. Oh, I had these pens out earlier, writing on my daughter-in-law's baby shower tags. Her baby shower's tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm getting a girl grandbaby. Okay, now I'm going to stamp. Early Neely, how cute. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Thank you. So excited. All right, I'm going to get my heat gun. Just going to apply a little bit of heat. Make sure this oxide is nice and dry. All right, not bad. Not bad. Now, I have been using black ink in the backgrounds of these. I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the black. There's some hints of black there, so I like that. Okay, let's see. Where is my black ink? God, I made a mess last week. I haven't been able to craft since I hung out with you guys last time because I've been working and then teaching my, trying to, oh, Bella, hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi, London. Hi, Lawrence. You guys have the coolest names. I love it. Hi, Gabby and Dustin. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, you guys. So, I've been kind of training my dog on leash training my dog. It is not easy. I think I stood at the end of the road out here for quite a while today, trying to just teach her, hey, when you pull, I'm stopping. Like, I'm stopping. This isn't how we're going to operate. Because I had a pointer, although a lot of you guys already know, but I had a pointer for years and years, and I didn't really go through with all the training with her that I should have. And I learned very quickly that, especially with pointers, you've got to stick to training. You really have to take that time and make sure that they're trained. Because Cooper, my pointer, she would pull. Man, she would pull. Oh my God. And I don't know how many times that dog almost pulled me straight into like trees and other people. And it was awful. And I told myself, Lord, if I ever have another pointer, I'm going to make sure I take the time to train it properly. And so today we did leash train. She already knows sit. She's starting to learn easy. And I'm teaching her heel now, which is going to take a while. But every time she pulled, I would just stop, like, okay, girl, we're waiting on you. I got all day. I can sit out here in the road all day. So I wait, and then she'd kind of notice, like, hey, we're not going anywhere. I'm like, you darn right we're not, because you're acting a fool. So I'd wait on her. Oh, man, I don't know if I want to stamp on that one or not, actually. Man, how pretty. That oxide, it just, I don't know if the phone or the camera is picking it up, but the oxide settled right into those stars. That is so cool. I love that. Very pretty. Very pretty, very pretty. Okay, so we're done stamping. That was easy enough, wasn't it? Now, I've already put together some of my little people. So I want her. This kit was so fun. It has over 50 people, good Lord, 50 pages of stuff. And it's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, Jenny. Thank you for coming. Yes, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Kathy, how are you? Hello, honey. Gosh, I miss you. Oh, how are you doing, honey? Oh, I miss you. I'm just hanging out and doing my crafting. I can't figure out why that black is moving across my screen. I think it must have something to do with the lighting here because the sun is out. I don't have a ceiling fan or anything like I do, but it's not on, if that makes sense. Um, so I'm just working, making some ATC cards. And oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the way that settled in like that. It's pretty cute. So I'm just, and it was really, I kind of had to do a little bit of resizing on some of these because the ATC cards are 2.5 by 3.5. And so, see, like you have to, okay, so the top of your little person is going to be, you know, hanging off. So, kind of have to work with it a little bit. I know for sure that I want her feet there and centered, so I'm going to glue her down. Oh my gosh, I had to order more glue. I had to order another thing of glue just to get the pin that goes in the top of these things because see it gets jammed or what do you say clogged up. So then I end up taking this off because it's all clogged up. It gets on my nerves so bad. Anyway, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. Keep on crafting. All right, so I'm going to do this here. And I hope I'm not seeing any comments on TikTok. So if you guys are leaving comments, I apologize. I'm not able to see them. I've been trying to figure all of that out. And maybe by the time the year is up, I'll have it down. Oh, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And then I'm going to have, let's see, this little girl. I love this one because she has the little, it looks like little tattoos on her arms. And it's just so neat. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I mean, only Tracy could come up with something so cool like this. She's so creative. All right, so let me do this. I really wish I could get that glue to unclog, but oh well. You have to soak it. I have to soak it in hot water, and it's what do you time takes a long time, so I just don't. All right, now I need to focus. This is going to be her head, right? So I need it to kind of set low. I need her torso low. Low, 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 low. And with art glitter glue, once you have something down, you are not moving it. It will not move. You are done. Like you better make sure where you're putting it, it stays. So it ain't going nowhere. Nope. No, once you put it down, it is not going anywhere. There we go. And I hope everybody stays safe through the weekend. It's supposed to be really bad weather, literally from, I mean, just all over the East Coast, from all the way up toward Vermont down to what, Louisiana. Is that where I saw the? I know we're supposed to be at a level 3 for tornado risk, which, gee, I am not excited about because I am done with tornadoes. I told my husband I will live through one more tornado here in this location, okay? But then I'm taking that second tornado as a sign to go and get out. Flee the city. I do not like tornadoes. That was traumatic enough having to go through it once, you know? I don't want to do it again. And I think there's several people that have done it several times. Now, this little, I forgot to cut that out, but I don't think it's a big deal, really. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. He, she, whatever this is. It's so cute. Hang on. I'm going to go grab my light, my other light. And I kind of wish that my iPad camera wasn't so glitchy. It's a thing with StreamYard, though. I can't get the camera to stop doing that in StreamYard. Boy. I'm wearing shorts and I don't like my cellulite. My husband said, "You don't have any cellulite." And I was like, whatever. Now, where did I put my water? I also had a water and I don't know where I put it. I filled it up and everything. Oh well. Let's see if this will stop some of the... I have this little tripod light. That I use. Oh, that did help. It's still odd how it's doing that funky black thing through there. I'm not really sure why. Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hello. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. So now what I'm going to do... Well, she barely fit on there, huh? But she's so cute. Now I'm going to take... And these are for our trade that we have coming up in Junk Journal Divas, which is so fun. Every other month we make what's called a pocket mail is what it's called. And basically it's a set of 12 ATC cards. And you put them in a baseball card sleeve. And you ship them out to your trade partner, which you are assigned a trade partner. So let's see, I'm going to get my stickles. I prefer this one. I have used, yeah, there's two different kinds on this tint and on this one actually, but I think I might stick with the multicolor because it would go with the stars in the back, I think. I'm so excited. And I'm just going to take this and I get all the air out of the nozzle there. Oops, I'll smear all that. It just makes it look so cute. Of course, I let the lid off my brand new bottle of. This thing is so annoying how it won't. I think I used a bead. You know, these things that you can string beads onto string with. I used it last time, I think, to unclog it, but you see it's like not wanting to unclog. Oh, it did. Great. So now maybe it will work. I'm not sure. We'll see. Kids, we'll see. Maybe I need to use that instead of the little stopper they send you. I don't know. Why not? Whatever works. Because this pin is too big to go into the bottom of the tiny little thing. So I'm making so much sense right now, I know. All right, let me see. This one is frosted lace. Hello, Jessica. Hello. Hi, Seth. Guys, thanks for coming by. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Hello, honey. I'm just out here playing with the stickles today and ATC cards. And I kind of feel like I'm going to have to run something down this side because maybe I can find a little tiny phrase or something. I don't know. I want to add some bling to her wings without messing up my line. That's pretty cute. Meh. I'm happy with that. I am, Teresa. I am. Yes, all by myself. Which is terrible, right? But yeah, I don't know what Nadine is doing. It's a lot for people to commit to every Friday. So I think I just kind of put it in our little chat and I'm like, hey, if anybody wants to jump in, like let me know. And then I just show up anyway. Now this one, let me see. Wonders Never Seen. I wonder what I could do down the side of this. Gotta think. I'll have to really think that one through because I can't think of anything exactly. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I actually have some of these larger prints. I'm wondering. Just kind of tour through this here. Oh, you've never done them on YouTube? Teresa, if you want to jump in, you just let me know because it's pretty fun. Yeah, because I can send you the link. Um, StreamYard is what I use to go on the YT that I can't say because I'm on TikTok for some weird reason. But anyway, that's what I use. And actually, I don't think I should go all the way up there. So, and then it's just like going live on Facebook, except it's through a software program, so it's not bad. It's pretty cool. It's not, and then you arrange your camera. StreamYard's really good about walking you through it, you know. So I just connect that way, and I hit settings when I first log in and switch my camera to back camera. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Teresa, I will. Yeah. Send me a link. I haven't used StreamYard. Okay. Yeah, I will. And you know what? You could actually. Oh, yeah. Cool. Let me go over here to do, do, do. Let me copy that link. Where did it go? Oh, wait a minute. I think I can get it this way. Just getting logged in here, and then I go to I know I sent the. Here we go. Ooh, do you hear that echo? How crazy. All right, let me copy. Okay, now I got it, Teresa. There you go. I sent you the link. Ha ha ha. Yes. I sent you the link, and like, I don't even have to add you tonight. If you just want to click that link and you can see how it's set up and kind of look around without the pressure of having to be here right away or whatever. But there's right when you log on, there's settings, and I always click on camera and then I flip it to my back camera so that when I mount it, it's facing down on my desk. And I on StreamYard too, for instance, I would have to add you to the screen before you would even show up. So that's kind of nice too. Like, your host or whatever doesn't even have to add you to the live until you're all set up and ready. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind. It's kind of neat. I like StreamYard pretty good. It's been not a big deal, not too hard to figure out. The first few times I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know whether to go up more with this or just leave it. Who knows? Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. And I might, I wonder, let me see what I've got. There's a little tiny girl over here. No, there's a banner over there, but it doesn't have any words. Let me see what these are. I got 2 tiny tickets. I got 2 tiny tickets. Nah, too tiny. I'll just leave it like that. Oh no, I smushed her hat, but you can't tell. I love that. Okay, let me go over here. There. Kind of made it a little better because she is a wee bit crooked. So that's done. But I'll have to let her dry because I'll accidentally lay stuff on top of them if I don't move them out of the way. It's pretty bad. I'll be like, smushy, smush, smush. Ooh, okay. Now this one is still, I guess it got a little from the moisture. Yeah, yes. It's pretty cool, Teresa, once you get the hang of it. Yes. And welcome everybody in TikTok. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here on the TikTok. I wonder if you can look on TikTok. Oh my gosh, how crazy is this? But on TikTok, I can actually zoom in on what I'm making. You can't do that with StreamYard. Ooh, how cool is that? That's pretty impressive. Oh, I'm impressed. Hey, I wonder if it would do it on StreamYard. Let me see. Nope. You can drag all you want on StreamYard and it's not happening. Let's see. Settings, cropped layout. Nah, get out of that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that it would do that. All right, so I forgot to put my little needle back in my bottle, which I will regret immediately because it will dry. The green lady, I don't know which one I had her on. Don't know what I was going to do with this drum. I think I had it with her, but it seems. Yeah, that would be cute. It's not bad. Whoops. you are, Teresa. Yay. You just had the sound turned down. Isn't that neat, Terry? It's really cool. It's very, it's so much easier than you think. Like when someone says, "Oh, I'm using StreamYard," like you think, "Oh no, it's going to be super complicated," but it's not. It's really cool. Yeah. I just realized I don't even think is YouTube even picking up. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think I just last minute decided to hang this little booger this way. And then I just do the same thing. I take my little rainbow. Where is my, there it is. My stickles. Yay. Oh, hi, Jackie. Hello, honey. Yes, I am. Hello. Yeah, I'm streaming on here and then I'm streaming on TikTok too. It's so fun. I'm just goofing off, just playing around before I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm trying to go live every Friday again, like I used to. Um, so it's pretty cool. I've been enjoying it actually. I wish I had remembered to cut right there between her feet, but oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares as much as I do. All right, let's see. Then I'm going to take, I'm going to do a little strip here on her little hat. So cute. Just to leave a little bit of bling, some bling on there. And I may as well add that. And I will put her over here so she does not get ruined by me smearing it all over the place. Thank you, Jackie. I love them. They are so fun. Like I had no idea how fun. This is the first um like paper doll kit that I've ever used. I wasn't really sure how, you know, how I would like it or whatever. But it's so fun. Like I keep changing it, like changing stuff around, and it's just great. I'm having a ball with it. And there's tons more. Like there's so much you can do with all of her stuff. It's so cute. And then in the back, because we tuck them in this little baseball card holder, so your art would face the front, but then on the back, I'm gonna stuff, some of the cutouts from the kit in there too, because it's just gonna be a nice little addition. Tracy, what's up, girl? Tracy, what's up? Oh my word. I'm so glad you're here. Girl, I wanted to okay, we were at Crafted by Christie's live sale earlier. And Tracy, I kept wanting to buy stuff. I kept wanting to buy more stuff. But I was also hanging out here at the house and working on an order, so I couldn't pay as close attention as I wanted. That here is by Art House Whimsy. Yeah, it's really, she's got, and it's called Circus Whimsy, and it comes with over 50 pages. Whoops, I tore, but anyway, you can see, like, isn't this adorable? She did such a good job on this kit. These are the full page print size, and then she also has them available in the kit in a different size. I think it's called printable or something like that, where it comes 4 to a page. So those were a little bit too small for me. So what I did was I went into Canva and I laid out what I thought I would need, you know, and printed. I printed them on this presentation paper. So it's pretty cute. Yeah, yes, Tracy, she did such a good job on this kit. It's crazy how good she did. And then I made these little tags in Canva, and um, I'm probably going to add them to my kit that's in my shop. But my kit isn't, it's mostly journal cards and spools, you know, those. Well, anyway, I'll show you. They're these little spools that you can wrap your lace around and stuff. I made a bunch of those because I had somebody ask for some, and I got carried away like cray cray. But yeah, these are the ones that I made for my shop or whatever. They're the little lace card things is what I have in there. And then I made journal cards that match, you know. But so I have all these that I was going to send out for like Diva Delights, you know, just, I guess, Happy Mail, I guess. Maybe put some lace around them and then um, send them out in an envelope for Happy Mail. I think she's awesome. She looks so cool. Can you imagine wearing that hat to work? Hey, it'd be great. It'd be great, y'all. But yeah, so that's what the theme of this month was, circus, and I thought, oh, I'll use my kit, and then I and then I found Tracy's, and I went, oh my gosh, this is great. Oh, thank you, Tracy, thank you. Yeah, I found Art House Whimsy's kit, and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I've never played with paper dolls like that I can remember anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna try these, you know, try making some of these and see how I like them. And they are actually really fun. And so it's like you can cut different body parts. It's just a little morbid, but it's fun. And but yeah, she just did a really good job with this kit, this lady. I mean, wow. She's I'm impressed. She just did a really good job. And so I'm just gonna, and I left the white around them just like normal, I guess. Hey, baby, what you doing? Hey, would you do me a favor? I'm on live, by the way, so don't say any bad words. I'm just kidding. I do all the time. But will you bring me my blue stitch cup? Yeah. Because it's got my water in it. Y'all left my water out. Do I? Gosh, yeah. Help yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Please eat the cookies so that I don't. That was my daughter. She just got home from work. She's a server, and my job's tough, but man, some of the people she deals with. I'm like, yeah, that's probably why I'm not a server. I don't think I would make it very long. Oh, this thing is making me do a test. Let me see. Hold on. Do you know why on TikTok, like when you go live, why it is doing these?
I do not. I don't think I can go live on TikTok.
You do what?
I said I don't think I can go live on TikTok.
Hello.
I love you. She doesn't think she can go live on TikTok. Gravy. See, it just had me add or do a puzzle verify thing. I don't know what that means. More likes can attract viewers. That's funny. I don't know why I think that's so funny. More likes can attract viewers. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. I'm just kidding. Okay. I don't think my little phone thing is, when I move it, it keeps moving. So it's a little strange, I think. But yeah, Tracy, what are you doing this weekend? What are you going to be up to this weekend, girl? I'm telling you, I'm not impressed with the camera quality on this StreamYard situation. I'm going to tell you right now. My camera looks a whole lot better on TikTok than it does on my channel, which is really weird. Very strange. Like it's blurry on my channel, but then on TikTok it's clear as a bell. That's odd. And I don't know what song this is. Also, I think on TikTok you can also on TikTok I think you can play music. Like you don't have to worry about the copyright thing. I don't think. I don't know. I might be wrong. And so here I am. Hello, Conviviality Crafts. Oh, that's a cute name. I love it. Nadine posted her cards that she made. Oh my goodness, they are so cute. Her ATC cards, they are so cute. She did such a good job. I think I'm going to glue her body on next. Hold on. That way when I do her arms, wait, what am I looking for? I didn't put those tweezers away, did I? Sure they're not there. But her arm coming way out here. Just kidding. Goodness. Green. Ooh, I need to add green to that sheet. I shall do. And then she has number 3. It's going to be too big for these cards. I'm going to have to decrease that size on that. It's just way too big. Honestly, these would be more of the size I would need, I think. Anyway, now I'll put this. Yeah, Tracy, I got this. Hi, Lucy. Hi, love. Hello. I got the little tiny top. It came with this art glitter. Look at it leaking all around the look from me squeezing so hard against the top. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Jeez. Yeah, I got that little tiny top with, it might have come with art glitter glue, or not art glitter glue. What's it called? The little teddy bear one? Darn, I can't think of it. Because I have both, and it's green, like the green teddy bear one. There we go, just to prevent any issues. I was wondering where that extra glue was coming from. I was like, where is this extra glue coming from? There we go. Whoops, knocked my stamp over. I love this little elephant and this little kid over here. They're so cute. They're really cute. But he'll blend right in, so that's not gonna work. Do 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 do. I think I had this on the ground of something. Actually, I think that he was with her, not the. Yep. That's what it does. Then I think I had this thing on top of the drum holding something. I can't remember. I don't remember. Okay, and then I have one that says Circus Folk somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, that's all for kid. I like that. Circus Folk. Have you guys been watching any good shows lately? Yeah, I couldn't live without it. Yes. Yep. That's what I love. Oh, it's Lucy. Teresa, that's Miss Lucy. What was I thinking? Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Sandy. Hello, honey. I didn't see you sneak in there. Hello. And hello, everybody on TikTok. I'm doing both, I think. Here. Let's see. I do this one. I don't know what I could do to make her more. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. Don't have to worry too much. I've got her glued down. Yeah, I love it. Lucy, you know what I want to start doing on these lives? Girl, what I'm dying to do is I want to make covers. I have so much fabric. And I was thinking I need to start using it like really bad. I've got to start using all the fabric I've got. And I thought, you know what? I should start making some covers during the live. Barely Arts. That's it, Teresa. Thank you. That's it. Barely Art. Yes. I do think that is where I got the little tiny tip was from Barely Art. Yep. And the only problem, I don't know if it's because it's metal or what have you, but it wants to get clogged up quite a bit. So I just take one of these little beading needles here for string and I just keep it. I believe it came with a green top pin like this one that came with my art glitter glue. It came with a green one like this, but I lost it. It probably, I have an air conditioner vent here under my desk. Y'all, it probably went down under the air conditioner vent. Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. Did y'all ever sing that when you were little? I did. I can't remember the words, but I'll have to Google it later when I'm not, doing anything else. So it should be interesting. But yeah, I love her little kit. It's so cute. And I think for her, let's see, I got him in color. I think I'm going to do her just in this plain and see. Do, 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 do. I'll do hers in just plain silver lace or whatever it's called. Yeah, Tracy, yes, definitely. I'm telling you, if I'm going to make something to sell, I'll use the art glitter glue just because I know that I know that I know it is not going to fall apart. And then for some reason, I don't know if it's because that's like when I first started making cards, I learned about Barely Art Glue. And I have never had a report or anything come back from a buyer or something that like, oh, my card face fell off, with the Barely Art. So I could probably use it instead of art glitter glue, but I just got stuck on the art glitter glue, and Barely Art Glue is a bit more affordable. I know that. We should do like a test on art glitter glue versus Barely Art Glue and see. I bet somebody has out there in the YouTube land or TikTok world done a little comparison study. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, how cute, you guys, on TikTok. Someone joined and their name is just symbols with a piece of cake. With more symbols. That's awesome. Oh my God. My brain every day. That is so, I love it. Oh, it's great. Okay, I don't know how much more to add to this little girl. Let's see. I guess we could just go a little here, a little here, a little here. Get a little on her little bows. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. So she's done. Yay! I like the way that it shows up in the sun. These are so pretty in the sun. Okay, now you're going to dry over there for a minute, way away from me so I don't mess you up. Hey, there's my paintbrush. I don't need it right now anyway. Yeah, this is the one that has the stars on the back. Oh, wait. Well, let me see. It's fun thinking of all the different ways you could put them, you know. If I do it that way, the balloons become the focus, I think. And that's two separate. I actually don't even need the elephant spool, do I? I just kind of dig the balloons, you know. All right, guys, we're sacrificing the elephant. And I hope I don't get banned for saying that. I have nothing against elephants. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see. Too cute, too cute. I like the way I made these, and then I'm not even going to end up using them. That's so funny. Leave it to me to do things like that. But they'll match my kit, I think, in my, so it's not all lost, I guess. And then I have two more, and then I'll be done. Oh my gosh! Ask how long it took me to do this. Forever. Like I think 3 weeks I've been working on these. But I haven't been able to sit down and craft unless I'm live. And it's like this time I make for myself. And I have also, in April, the baby will be here. Well, probably the end of April. And so our schedule requests were due for April. I think I turned mine in. Let's see, what's today? Friday. So it must have been Thursday. I put in my requests for April. I'm going to go back to working only Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, like that. Because when the baby comes, I'll be able to be off through the week. I won't be watching. Ellie is her name. I won't be watching her as much as I watched Teddy. Sierra's got a lot of family support. All of her sisters have kids. Her mother is absolutely over the moon about this baby. And so there's going to be a lot of help for her. But I'll be watching her when she's at work. But she only works, I think she only works 8-hour shifts, or are they 12? I can't remember. But anyway, she only works like 2 or 3 days a week. So I won't have baby Ellie every day like I did little man. And sometimes I'm so excited because there's going to be days where I'm going to go get Teddy. Ooh, I almost forgot to do her. There's going to be days where I'm going to go get Teddy and Ellie. I'll have Teddy and Ellie and take them, take them out and about. I had Teddy Friday. No. It was Wednesday this week. I had him all day, and my granddog Wally. But it was so muddy outside. We didn't get to go anywhere. It was terrible. I let him run around in the yard, and ended up washing his pants twice just while he was here. Like, it was super messy. But oh well, it was fun. I just am so tired of the rain. And then they said it's going to freeze or something this weekend. Or no, yeah, Sunday and Monday is going to freeze. And here I was. I've already got all my garden. I've already started trimming the old growth off. And like, geez, guys. I haven't trimmed my roses yet, which I think I'm overdue for that. But you can only do what you can do, So hopefully by the time the baby comes, it'll be done playing winter and we can actually go and do stuff outside, and it'll be fun. It will be so fun. They'll wear me out, I'm sure. Yeah, Bearly Arts is great with vellum. Okay. Ooh, so it dries clear. Okay. Oh, I see my husband is on TikTok. Hi, honey. I was just talking about our grandbaby. Oh, honey, I didn't think about having you on. Because, see, this is funny. On my phone, it shows that, like, my husband is on here and everything. But then I'm looking at my computer and it says no viewers. So isn't that weird? I don't quite understand how TikTok works. Really, I don't. But it's pretty neat. I'm just not impressed with the camera here with my StreamYard. I'm kind of tempted now that, well, no, because then if you're trying to invite someone to join you, I don't know how you would go live through YouTube and still invite someone. Maybe I'll have to look at it, because if I'm just going to be if I just used YouTube Live or whatever, then I wouldn't need the StreamYard. I don't know. We'll see. Something to think about anyway. Let me put that in here so it doesn't clog up. I should make little things. A few little things to put on here, like, so cute. Wonder. That looks purple to me. That's not what I want. You can look at something in design software, but then when you actually create it, it comes out very different on paper. You're like, that is not what I wanted there. Not at all. Let's see, I'm going to do something here. Have y'all filed your taxes yet? I haven't filed my taxes yet. God. I need to get on that. I need to do a lot of things. Dust my bedroom. Wish I had that in a different color. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. All right, I'm gonna do this one in color. Oh, I did hear from Pam, Ginger Cat lady. We were gonna craft together, but she's in California, so her time, she will actually go live immediately after I'm off. So we were just too far apart on our times because she goes live 6 o'clock California time, which unfortunately for me is my bedtime. So we weren't able to collaborate. That is so cute. And Diane Goodall, she's the one that told me about the Stickles, um, the messy palette. You guys know Diane. She's the one that told me about it. And I love the way it adds. Just a little bit. Cute. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Hello, Elizabeth. Oh, girl, how are you? Hi. I'm hoping that if there are comments, I might not be able to see them on TikTok. I don't know how to make it show me those. So I'm kind of just winging it over here on TikTok. And then it's funny too because it's showing this black flashing on my TikTok. I don't understand why that's showing like that because I have my light on it. So it shouldn't be doing that, but it is. So go figure. I don't even have a ceiling fan on, but it looks like I have a giant ceiling fan on. So I have a ceiling fan on TikTok and then blur on the Y, which I'm not going to say the name of because TikTok gets mad when I do that. It's strange. I don't understand it. All right, you're going to have to dry. We only have 2 more. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to stamp him at all. Oh my gosh. That just might work. I used to have a spray box. Ask me what I did with it. I have no idea. Who knows what I did with it? I like that. Now I have it all over my hand. Oh well, it's okay. Ooh, but that exhibit number 3 may look good with them too. We'll see. When it dries, we'll see. Got a lot of ephemera over here. I mean, honestly, there's so much in her kit that you could probably make 25,000 more ATC cards with this kit. It's insane how cool it is. 50 pages, just far out to me. Just drying this. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to spray this too. Just a little hair over the trash can. There we go. Adds a little to it. Yeah. I keep a roll of toilet paper beside my crafting desk to immediately wipe my nozzles off because you know how they'll get all stopped up. And then, oh my goodness, I had to order replacement nozzles because I keep misplacing the lids. Look, that doesn't fit. You know, what does this go to? Who knows? We'll never know. We'll never know. But I think I dropped the lid to that down here somewhere. Who knows? I'll probably just have to end up replacing it too because I can't find anything. Because my craft room is a mess. But it's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm tired. I slept so long. Oh, look, there's a feather on my desk. I wonder. Oh, it's attached to these earrings. Oh, yeah, because I was going to fix these. I think. Yeah, I was going to remove this white tooth thing. I don't know why they would have put those on here. I love these earrings, but I don't want that white tooth thing. Like, that is completely not related to anything on here. I don't understand why they did that. But anyway, who cares? Okay. Let's see. I don't even know why these are in here. What the heck? Why are these in here? Why are they in my craft room? I have no idea. I should put those in my jewelry box. I have no idea why they're in here. You ever do stuff like that? It drives me nuts when I do that. Oh well. AI summary on TikTok says I am discussing crafting a room decor project using a messy palette. That's funny. No, I was talking about the messy palette. Here's that little clown we just did, except in larger form. Isn't it adorable? I love it. Yes, I do. I mean, you could have fun with this kit. I mean, for days. Now, where did I... Darn it. Oh, well, that's what I ordered these for, I guess. Look at all these extra sprayers I have. Just... Oh, wait a minute. I think this is... Yeah, okay, so weird. They don't sell them like this anymore. The bottles, the Distress Oxide bottles. They're super small now. Of course they are. But anyway. So... when you lose a top to the old bottles, like I clearly just did, of course I'll find it as soon as I do this. But anyway, you got to put a whole new one of the replacements in because these don't fit the old large bottle. Isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, every time you turn around, it's something. I'm telling you. And now I'm going to have to order more replacements because this is the last one. I've used them all. That's how many tops I've lost. It's never ending. Oh, let's see. Okay, we're going to do this here, and you're going to go there. You know what would look good, too, is that coffee. This is coffee by Archival Ink, but sorry I'm making the camera shake every time I dip ink in there. But I also think scorched timber would look really good on the edge of these. Oh, how neat. It's making like this funky texture where the gesso and the oxide. Look at that. That's really cool. I love that. Wow. Learn something every day, kids. What did we ever do before, Timmy? I'm telling you. Okay, put these up. I have a ton of daubers. I don't know how many of y'all have heard my dauber story, but like I lost them and then I ordered more and then I found my old ones. Oh, look, he got splattered. How cool is that? He got a little bit of splatter. Looks good on him. Yes, I am happy with him. Oh, where's my glue? Wow, that thing sunk all the way down the bottle. Hello, where are you going? Oh, Debbie Epps, my love. How are you? Debbie, it's so good to see you, honey. Hello. Yeah, I'm almost done with these last two, and I'm so happy. I have a couple of lace cards that I need to make. Whoops, come back up here, little buddy. I knocked her off. I got a couple of lace cards that I need to make that go on my ultimate packs, and I've had the backgrounds done for them for quite a while. But I need to cut them out and actually make them. Would be, a nice move. I like using Lorna's stamps on them. She has the cutest French stamps ever. Yay. Super happy. Look how my camera jumps every time I move on YouTube. It's so weird because it's not doing that on TikTok. It's so strange. It's crazy. Who knows? All right, you're glued. Sit over here for a minute, buddy. Oh, he got a little bit of splash too, but not as much. He's huge. Look at his head, how big his head is. He's gigantic. It's either that. I like this better. I like the exhibit one better, or nothing. I don't know. Let's glue him down first. Oh, should I stamp behind him? Actually, let me see one I haven't used in a bit. I'm going to have to clean my stamps too, at Mercy. Oh my goodness, there's more daubers. Look at this. Look at all the daubers over here. Oh, just collecting them, I guess. All right, let me use this one. I like this. I had a small one somewhere. Apparently, I knocked it over. Oh, you guys, look what I just found. Oh, no way. Happy day. Look, I just found a bunch more. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was thinking, wow, I was done with those really fast, but perfect. Oh, wait, I gotta get my wax paper. Yeah, hey, Debbie Kim. Hi, honey. Oh, Debbie, that's such a good birthday. That is a very good birthday, honey. That's the best thing to do. Chill out on your birthday. Don't have to go nowhere or do nothing. That's the best thing ever. Ooh, don't mess up my little stuff over there. I love just vegging around and not having to go anywhere or do anything. That is a nice birthday. You can tell you're getting older when you're like, you know what I want to do for my birthday? Sit at home and do nothing. Go nowhere. Just hang out at home. Now it says my AI summary is crafting a room decor, DECKER project with archival ink. Oh, it's spelled Decker like double decker bus. I'm sorry, that's funny. Okay, I'll stop. I should have been an editor, to be honest. I catch spelling stuff all the time. It drives myself crazy. Yeah, yes. I want to do that every day. Debbie, me too. For real. Yes. I'm already dreading having to work tomorrow. I'm like, man, I just want to stay home and go to bed. But I think we're actually short tomorrow. We looked ahead at the schedule. We're short again. Again. So, boy, I sure do need to be there because it's important. Let's see. I think for this, I'm going to use. I may as well use the sparkle lane one. I don't care. That is so neat how it does that. Whoa, somebody down the road has a vroom vroom engine going on. All right, I'm going to leave that one just like that. Where's the other ones that I was letting dry? Let's see. She's drying. Let me see. Oh, she's already pretty much dry. Good. Good. And then this little fella's probably not dry yet. Let me see. Oh. Still a little wet. I'll leave it over there for a few more minutes. But I'll go ahead and put this one over here to dry. And this one, I want to use just the plain. I'm going to have to order more of this stuff. I literally am. Oh, hi, Brenda. Oh, thank you, Brenda. How are you? Diane, were your ears burning, girl? I literally was just talking about you. Yes, I was. Because, look, I caught the bug, your bug, the sparkly bug. Look, all the little outlines in the, what are these called? Stickles. I was just telling everybody, I was like, I learned how to do this from Diane. Now I'm addicted over here. I'm serious. Yes, girl. I'm outlining everything with stickles. It's crazy. But it's so fun and it really makes it look better. It gives it like texture and sparkle. Who doesn't need sparkle? Especially for their circus. Come on. My circus always has sparkles, right, Diane? Oh, girl. I've made enough of these that I'll be able to do my trade, but I'm also going to have enough left to send out for Happy Meals. I kind of overdid it. I really wasn't sure how my backgrounds were going to turn out, so that's why I ended up making so many. I was worried. I was like, well, if this background turns out bad, I'll still have other backgrounds. And then none of the backgrounds turned out bad. So, oh, good night, Miss Teresa. Thank you. Yes, stickles. Oh, you thought they were monkeys? I'm dying. That's funny. Yeah, they're these little doodads, little clowns. My stepdaughter is terrified of clowns, y'all. Like if she saw these, she'd freak out. She does not like clowns, not at all, not even a little bit. Not even for a second does she like clowns. Oh, I should have put that exhibit number. I might have some more of those. Exhibit number 3. Betcha I do. Let me see. Or did I cut out the only one I had? La 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 la. Because I printed 2 of those, I think. I have such a mess over here. Yes, I do. I have another exhibit number 3. Diane, look, I made my own little labels for my little cards, except I made those too big, so I'm just going to have to fix that later. I don't care. Whatever. Okay, so just cut that again. Because I can put one in the trade and then send the other one out for Happy Mail. That'll be great, darling. It'll be fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Okay, so before I get carried away with this, let me see. I can do that one there, and then I have her. I think Nadine made this one really cool. She made it to where the little girl was on a swing. It was so cool. And mine, I think I had her on something. Let's see. She had balloons. I think she was the one I had on there for that one, I think. Well, maybe actually. May look better on a bigger box. She might look better on a bigger box. That way it makes her look tiny, doesn't it? I mean, she is, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, so we'll, excuse me, put you over here. And then this girl, still have that elephant head floating around. Okay. Let me spray these. So this time, I think I'm just going to spray over my garbage can because, yeah, yes. Wouldn't she? That would be so, it'd be great, Diane. Look, I got to prime this new. There we go. And then I'm just going to do this one. Hiya. Oh, whoops, look, my thumb. Of course. All right, hold on. There now. All better. I'll move my thumb this time. Oh, I got splatter. I love that. And then this one. I'm going to add a little bit to the back of that. Make it. Yeah. We're just making a hot mess with this. 'Cause we can. Ooh, that's cool. Let me see if there now, maybe it'll bunch up. Look, I just mixed all my cards up, didn't I? Oh, well. All right, we'll figure it out. Ding, 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 ding. All right. The only one that doesn't want to dry fast are the ones that have that brown. Or well, it's the ones I think I printed on the laser printer. That paper has like a coating to it. Seems to want to hold the oxide on top for some reason. It's vital that you put your thumb in. You must put your thumb in wet something. You got to put it in your glitter, your glue. Yep, your ink pad. You know, it just wouldn't be a good crafting session without that. So I agree, Diane. I'm gonna dry this. Ooh, okay. I'll just leave that alone. It started smoking or something. I ain't playing with it. All right, let me see how this one is doing. I might have been holding it a little close. Might have been holding that heat gun just too close. There we go. Do, dee, 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 dee. I'm trying to see if I'm even on camera. She's so weird. Look at her. A little fat head. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Diane, any good shows that y'all are watching? I'm watching Handmaiden Tales or something. I know that's old, but it was on my list for quite a while. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a little crazy, but I mean, not really. It's kind of really close to how things are right now. But, you know, in this country, but bizarre. This is brown. I don't know. There we go. I think that looks so cool. You know, the next set of ATC cards I make, I think I'm going to make them this way, like this way, up and down. That's what I think I'm going to do. Not this month. Why? What's going on this month, Diane? Tell us. Tell us what is going on the other side of the whole wide world there. I seriously want to go travel so bad. I want to go to France. I want to go see France. Just never been. Actually, I've never been out of the United States except once when I was like 15 or 16, I think. We went to Mexico, but back then you could walk back and forth, no problem. We didn't even have to show ID or anything. We went straight into Tijuana and straight back out. It's like you just left before dark, you know. I think somebody in one of my nursing buddies, if I'm not mistaken, is going to Mexico for vacation right now. I was like, you are absolutely out of your mind right now, girl, going over there. But I know my daughter went over there after graduation. She went with some of her friends from college, and it was like she was showing me pictures and telling me all about it. And I was blown away. It was beautiful, and it was very, very inexpensive. I was like, gosh. But she said that you had to stay on the little island that they were on or whatever. Like you couldn't go off of it because you might not come back. But other than that, it was great. New kits. Oh, no, Diane. I didn't know that. Molly passed away. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is awful. I am so sorry, honey. Oh, that's terrible. Gosh, I think that's the worst thing in the world. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there's worse things in the world, but dadgum, it doesn't feel like it. When you lose a pet, it's like the worst thing ever. I hate that. I mean, you feel it for weeks and weeks. Somebody sent me a picture. If my phone wasn't up here right now, somebody sent me, it was the dog sitter. Oh, I hope I remember to schedule her. But anyway, and, but she sent me a picture of Mama Dog laying on the couch. And I was like at work and I flipped my phone up and I was like, oh, cute pic. And like my heart stopped because it looked just like her little puppy that I had that passed away, Clifford. Oh my gosh. For some reason, the way she was positioned on the couch and everything, it looked just like Clifford. And I froze. I froze, like missing him so much. So I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. 17, Diane. That is forever, girl. Oh, baby. Golly, wow. Good gravy. Man. I think the only thing, well, now I've got a couple of friends of mine I've known for 17 years. And then, of course, your family, but that is so hard. I'm so sorry. Poor baby. I love that name, Molly. All of our dogs are C names, except for Mama Dog. But when I fostered her, that she was already named, and one person told me her name was Mopsy, and then another foster person told me no, her name was Mama. So I liked Mama better than Mopsy, so I just left her name Mama, so that because I wasn't going to keep her, I was just fostering her until her puppies weaned and stuff. But then she had heartworms, nobody wanted her. took her for adoption like every other Saturday or whatever. And nobody wanted a dog that had heartworms, like, or used to have heartworms, whatever, even though she had went and got treatment and everything. And so, long story short, I ended up adopting her because I got so attached to her. She's such a good dog. Quiet little thing. She's not a big fan of Carolina, though. She's not a fan. I think once a dog get used to being your only dog for a while, and then you bring in a puppy, it's like, girl, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, how sweet. Oh, you still ain't, gosh. Oh, y'all would be proud. I have not been feeding, I haven't fed Carolina not a single bite of human food. None at all. It's the first dog I've ever had that I'm not over there like shoving, leftovers. But believe it or not, because like I didn't want her begging or under my feet or whatever when I eat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The dog begs anyway. It doesn't matter. So that theory about, oh, once you start feeding a dog human food, that's all they want. You know what? That's all they want anyway. And I can say that because I swear, and still I never give her any of my food. No, I do not. But it didn't matter. They want human food. They're not stupid. They can smell it. They know, hey, the stuff she has is better than what's in my bowl. You know? My older BC is a saint the way she deals with puppy. Debbie Kim. Oh God, I bet. Girl. I know, because they're always jumping. The puppies are always jumping. They want in everything. Everything. And it's so frustrating because you're like, please stop. You're about to get killed. I think I'm going to leave the stickles off this one and like another one just so that. But gosh, I hate to do that because they're so cute with stickles. We'll see. I don't know. You never know. I might change my mind. I'm here all night. But yeah, oh, puppies. They're the best. They are the best. Now, I need her balancing on her belly, not on her boobs. Let's just not get that wrong. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see something. Where did it go? Oh. It's a little bright. That blue. I will try. Let me see. I don't know if this will work. Sometimes can grunge it down a little, maybe. I don't know. It might be too dark now. I bet I'm shaking my camera like crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not crazy about that actually at all. Now that one's not too bad. I might do that one. Doo, 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 doo. And then here's one that I haven't. Here's one that let me see what I can do. I need to give Mama Dog a bath. She really should have gotten one today. But work has just been wearing me out. So I didn't do nothing today. Well, besides ship a couple of things. I think that one looks better than the other darker one. That darker one wouldn't look bad on this one. See, it kind of matches better. But that one is a little bit bright. Oh well, but I don't care. I'm tired of worrying about it. Obedient, I'm afraid I'll get too frustrated with a new one. Yeah. Sky will grab a hold of Kiva's tail and that is so funny. Carolina does that to Mama Dog. She gets right in her face, like in her face. And I'm just like, Mama, or Carolina, I'm like, no, get down. Like, no. And then Mama Dog will growl at her and everything, and she just won't stop. She's ridiculous, really. I wonder. I had a swing for her. I don't think I printed one out. Let me see. What did I print? I think all this one. There's a bicycle, strangely enough. There's an elephant. There's another doll. There's some stars. There is a. Let's see. Oh, I like this girl too, though. There's one that's like. But I don't know. Her legs seem like they might be too wide for the card. I'll think about it. I'll set it over here. We'll think. Uh-oh, I think I got glitter glue on my arm. Oh, pet free after 40 years of having them. Debbie, yeah, I bet. I don't think I could go without one. I love dogs so much. I really do. I don't know. I haven't been without a dog in, man, honestly, I don't know. I guess since 7 years before Isabella was born. I've always had one. I don't know why. You know what would be cute is to have stars all on the bottom of that. But, all right, where's my, there it is. Yeah, because I had this little Chihuahua. Actually, yeah, that's right. I had this little Chihuahua. I loved her so much. Him. His name was Francis Albert Sinatra. And then he was all white. And I brought Isabella home from the hospital. And Frank did not enjoy that, which I knew was going to be a little bit of an issue. But they have those babies with their little startle reflexes. And one day she was laying in the floor, not hurting no one, minding her own business. And she did that little startle, and Frank snapped at her little fingers. And I mean, heck, newborns, I mean, their pinkies. I remember her pinky was as long as this part of my pinky. That's as long as her little finger was. And I was like, okay, you're done. And I hated to do it, but like I was a single mom and I was in nursing school, and it was just like I could not justify keeping a dog that would do that. I just couldn't. So I gave her away, or I gave her back to the breeder. I gave her back to the lady that. Let me see. Kind of like that one better. But I gave her back to the breeder, and the breeder was not happy with me at all. She was gave me a big lecture and probably thought like I was being irresponsible. But to me, I was like, no, I'm just trying to keep my kid from losing a finger. I mean, God. And I cried. I didn't want to get rid of that dog, and it's just one of those things you have to do sometimes. We lost 3 cats in the last 3 years. Failing died over a year ago. Oh, Kip, I love the name. I love your names of your babies. That's so cool. Kiva would be more tolerant. Yeah. Yeah. And I thought Mama Dog would be happy because she really loved Cooper, our pointer that we had, because Carolina's a pointer. So I thought, oh, Mama Dog will be so happy because it's like a Cooper, Bad. Wrong idea. Because Cooper was already an adult when we got Mama Dog. So, but Mama Dog was such a good mama and all her puppies. I thought she's not going to have any problem. She'll adjust. Nope. She ain't real happy about it. Not at all. But what are you going to do? I know what I want to see. I want to see. She's like, this little tiny puppy is in my space. So I only sleep with Mama Dog. I don't sleep with Carolina. Because Maddie sleeps with Carolina in her room. So I still have, special one-on-one time with Mama Dog. And then today, when we were doing leash training, I realized I'm out there giving Carolina a treat like every few steps, trying to get her to face forward and not cross my path when I'm walking. And so I'm giving her treats and I'm stopping and I'm waiting until she will get back in position. Then I'll give her another treat. And then I look over and Mama Dog's watching me like, yeah. So I went over there and gave Mama Dog a treat. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Mama. It's like, but I don't have to worry about you because Mama Dog does really well walking. But now she will cross in front of you when you're walking. That is one really annoying thing Mama Dog does. She kind of zigzags when you're walking, and so that's kind of annoying, but she's kind of small, so I don't worry about it. She's just like 20 something pounds. She's nothing. She's not big. But I know Carolina will get really big, and I am not dealing with another pointer that doesn't know how to listen. I swear that one day she got away from me in the park, I thought for sure some miracle of God kept me from slamming into that tree because Cooper went after a squirrel. And I mean, she pulled me. I literally could not stop. I was trying with all my might. And she just ran with it. And I was like, yep, I'm going to eat a tree. I'm going to get a concussion. And she's going to have a squirrel. And it's all going to be fun and games for everybody but me. Sean! Hi, baby! Hello! Sean and Lindy are on TikTok. Oh my gosh! Hey, Roxy! How are you, honey? Oh my goodness! I'm so glad everybody's here. Hello! See, okay, so I can see my comments on TikTok. Okay, gotcha. So that's helpful to know. Because I've been live on TikTok last Friday and then tonight, and I wasn't sure if I could see any comments. I wasn't seeing any, so I didn't know what was going on. Debbie Epps says, hi, Lindy. Hi, Patty. Patty's here on YouTube too. Yay. Good, Roxy. Oh, you know what? We were drying out here in Tennessee. I was so happy. The sun was out today. Got my dog outside, did some training, went walking a little bit, and then watched the weather. It says that Sunday and Monday, it's going to be in the 20s here. I am not kidding. It was 80. Let's see, it got up to 81 a couple of days ago. It was 81 degrees. So, what in the world? And all my little baby plants are so pretty and they're starting to bloom. And I'm so sad. Hello, Bridget on TikTok. Hello. So I was really sad that it was happening. You know, I was like, all right, this is spring has sprung. No, it has not. No, it has not sprung. It is not springed. In spring sprung. Sprung is not springed here. Not at all. So I'm really sad about that, but it's okay. I trimmed my white sage bush, got freezer. Let's see, what did that app say? Freezer, I guess like freezer burn, I guess, which was my fault because I was so consumed with keeping my lavender covered this winter that I kind of didn't pay as much attention to my sage as I should have. So I lost 3 big branches of my sage, and then but it has a ton of new growth at the bottom. So wasn't expecting it to freeze again. So I'm gonna have to cover literally everything. And my Easter lilies are starting to come up. So I have Easter lilies starting to come up. I'm glad I didn't put my peony outside. My mom got me a little peony bush or a little flower thing. And I brought it inside over the winter because I left it outside last winter. And that was a mistake because I didn't think it was going to make it. But thank goodness it did. But I brought it in this winter and I almost put it outside. Now I'm glad I didn't because it is not time yet. I was so sad. It's like we're so close. Check the temp. It's not actually. Oh, wow. 84. Woo. Wow. Oh, Roxy, I miss California. My ex-husband and I lived in Southern California I think he was there 4 years because he was a Marine, and we moved. He enlisted in the Marines after the trade tower bombing, and so me and Isabella went out there when he got out of boot camp, but he went to boot camp at Parris Island and then got stationed in California. So we moved out there. Oh my word, it was like culture shock, and it took me like a year to get used to everything out there, and then I loved it. Like then I fell in love with it, and I just loved everything about California. I thought it was fabulous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place, and you could always go outside. And then, but I did miss our mountains. Like, of course, they have mountains in California, huge mountains. But like, I grew up over here near Ocoee Mountain and Chickamauga and all that, so I missed a lot of the East Mountain parts, and then. But goodness, I loved the ocean, and I'm so happy that I got to live near it because I have a ton of pictures of Isabella, in her Easter dress at the beach, and like she was just little, but it was so fun. And then Maddie was born at Camp Pendleton out there, and we moved. He got discharged in 03, I think, or 04. No. That's when we went out there or something. Anyway, I was out there till 2006. That's when we moved home, whatever. And then in 07, we bought this house. So So I was out there, I think maybe a little over 3 years, but either way, it was so beautiful and I loved it. And I loved that they had a nursing union. Oh my word. Kudos to California for that. I'm not lying. It is the best nursing job I ever had in my entire life. We actually got lunch breaks. Like we have lunch breaks where I'm at now as well, but I just thought it was amazing out there the way they did everything. They would say, "Hey, you know, it's time for your break," and then the charge nurse would come and take your report so you could actually leave the unit and go eat. And it was just really nice. It was really nice. And we had a maximum on the number of patients we could take care of, which was so nice. And I was just blown away. I just could not get used to it. I could not. It was just the best. And so then I worked out at San Diego Children's, which it's now called San Rady, I think, unless they've changed the name again. But I loved that job. We had a maximum of 3 pediatric patients at a time. It was like, what? I didn't know how to act. It was crazy. It was crazy because out here in Tennessee, now I'll tell you, when I worked pediatrics here in Tennessee, they are so much better than adult nursing. But adult nursing, we have no union, we have nothing, and they know it. They know it, and we have like the highest rate of maternal mortality in the nation. Tennessee does. And I'm telling you, it's not the women. There's nothing different about a woman giving birth in Tennessee than it is in California. But what is different is the ratio, the nurses. There are laws protecting the nurses in California, but we do not have that here in Tennessee, and it shows. It's sometimes I wish I could go back to California, but it's just so expensive, you know. But I am so glad I got to go out there and experience that, you know, because not a lot of people get to. So it's really amazing. We are in Apple Valley right behind Big Bear. Oh, wow. Roads are a big bone. Oh God, you know what? I saw that. I saw that on the news. I was like, wait, what is this? What? I was like, this is the craziest. I'm not a very political person. I don't know enough about it. Now, my oldest daughter is very political and she knows all these things. And, you know, I don't even understand it all to be political enough. But my God, I don't know. It's a very insane country right now. I think it's just like, okay. This is not the Twilight Zone. It's America. But it feels a little bit like the Twilight Zone. So I don't know what to think some days. And everyone here in Tennessee it's just a very heavy conservative area. And, you know, I get tradition and values and all that, but gravy train, some of this stuff is, I think they actually have a bill going up right now in the Senate, Tennessee Senate, that it go into effect in July unless it is stopped, but there will be charging women here in Tennessee that get an abortion. You will be charged with capital murder. And it just is something out of, well, it's like The Handmaiden. I hate to say it, but like, I just now am getting to watch that show, and it's freaking me out a little bit because I'm like, oh my God, are they in Tennessee? I don't know, but yeah, it's just, I mean, maybe that's a little bit overkill, but is it? Who knows? It's just a crazy world we live in. Yeah, yeah, and I thank goodness for family like that can, and these things, you know, hobbies that we can do that keep us from having to be over anxious and worried about things that we have no control over, which is fabulous. We just have to be careful who we vote for, I guess. Now, let's see what you think. I think let me raise these two. You know what? You could tell I used to make cards because I will obsess over every little balloon, like exactly where every little balloon should go. That's why I like Cree so much, because when she's making stuff, she just throws down like there, and then it's cute, and you're like, really? She didn't overthink this at all, but I do. I'm like, I don't know if that balloon should go there. And then I'll undo it. You know what I do miss though about cards? Actually, I've been itching to play with my die cuts again. I love die cuts. I used to make die cuts all the time. And I just found that Tim Holtz one that was expired, or well, it is expired, but I think he came back out with it for the vault or whatever, but it's not the same size. It's the ice skate. I found an original steel little ice skate one on Etsy, and the lady was selling it for $40. So I grabbed it. Yeah. I grabbed it before. I thought, whoa, get it before that woman knows what she, figures out that maybe she made a mistake. Hello, Turtley. Hello, honey. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? I met a lady she watched one of my videos on YouTube, and she left a comment, and she had Turtle in her name. And I said, oh my word, I love your name. And she's like, oh, they just gave it to me. I guess maybe her friends or something. I was like, that's so funny. That's so cute. My turtles are so happy right now because it's warm. And I took the water turtle, the yellow-bellied slider, I took her outside for the first time all year the other day, and she was having a ball. And she's so cute because she won't go. Like, if I go around the corner of the house, I don't know, to throw away brush or walk down the driveway to put brush in the big garbage can, she will follow me. Like, she doesn't want me out of her sight. And it's the cutest thing because she won't let me pet her. Like, you can't really pet a slider. It stresses them out really bad. So I just handle her long enough to get her where I need her to go. Like, when we're cleaning her tank, I immediately put her on the ground. Like, I don't try to make her like me, So it's funny that she's like that she would follow me because she's the least friendliest. But then my box turtle, who loves to be held and will just stand in one spot forever as long as you're scratching his little shell, and he'll let you pet his head. Like, he is the friendliest little turtle. Well, you put him down outside and he will abandon you. He is gone. He is so fast. He's like, bye, and he wants to go. Like, he will find holes under the fence. He does all kinds of sneaky stuff. One day he got away from me, and I almost started crying because we've had that box turtle since Maddie was 12. She's 20 now. And he got away from me because, like, I need to put, I don't know, a neon light on them or something when they're outside. But he got away from me. I couldn't find him. And I got Jamie outside, and my stepson and his wife were here. So they came outside. We were looking everywhere for this box turtle. And my husband's like, honey, you're just going to have to accept that, he's gone. And I'm like, no, like, he can't be gone. He will die. He cannot be on his own. And because I've talked to a wildlife lady about him, and she was telling me, like, once they've been tamed, and they're susceptible to disease and viruses and all these things out in the big wide world. So I was so upset. And so I went on inside and I was trying to get ready, like, oh my gosh, how do I tell my kids like I lost the turtle? How irresponsible. But then my husband was like, hey, I'm going to go outside and spray the weeds. And I was like, okay. So he goes outside and he has to go into the garage to get the spray. And the box turtle had went into the garage and was like parked right in front of where my husband had to get to the bottles of spray and stuff. He was just hanging out right there. I was like, what? It scared me to death. I was like, I lost my turtles. But so they're happy now. They're away. And the box turtle hibernates. He hasn't eaten in I made him get up the other day when I was gardening. I found a whole bunch of earthworms and I was dividing them equally between them. And I made him wake up like I disturbed him and he ate. But before that, I swear that turtle hadn't eaten anything in 3 weeks. Like when they hibernate, it's the weirdest thing. And I'll freak out. I'm like, honey, are you sure he's okay? And my husband's like, leave the turtle alone. But I fill up its water bowl every single day and I'll go back and nothing is touched. Sea turtle rehab. Ooh. Oh, okay, Roxy. Okay. Oh my word, a sea turtle rehab. Oh man. I would be so happy doing that. Are you serious? How fun would that be? That would be so fun. Gosh. I would never come home. I'd be like, bye, honey. Y'all see me later. I'm going to another state to work with the sea turtles. I love watching those videos where people will post the little sea turtles hatching and they're all like getting it down that beach. They're hustling. They're hustling to get down that beach. It's so cute. And then, but yeah, the box turtle went back to sleep. I wonder if somehow he knows that it's about to freeze again. I mean, isn't that weird? Because he stays inside. How would he know? I don't know. I don't know how he would know. But he is not coming. He's not coming back out yet. He's like, girl, I ain't ready. Ain't doing it. Well, her hand may cover up the big top, so whatever. Who cares? All right. Now, and then after this one, I think the only other one I have left to glue, and then I'll be done. Then I'll be done. I think I'm definitely going to add glitter to her. And probably this one. But I don't think I'm going to add glitter to this one. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with this one or not. I kind of like it very matte and plain looking like that. Let me see if I can find. I wonder. Let me see you. Come here. Come here, child. Oh, look how cute that would be. Look. They friends. They gonna hang out. They're friends. I just found her a friend. Oh, I'm reading a really good book. I need to tell Janie about it. The Bookworm Buddy. I need to tell her about it. Because it is a book called, oh well, I don't even remember the title. Something like Boy. Wait, is it called A Boy's Life? But anyway, and it's by a guy that usually writes horror, but this is sort of an autobiography, but not an autobiography. And it's so good. Hey, let me check this one out. Let me see. Come here, buddy. Oh, you're good and dry. Yay, dry. Okay, so you're dry. Let me see. No, you're not dry yet. I can feel that through the. Let's check you. Oh, yeah, you're dry. Good. Awesome. Those stickle things dry really fast. I mean, I'm kind of surprised how fast they dry. My word. I don't think this one's dry yet. No, you can feel it on the bottom that it's still wet back there. Okay, so we'll let her keep drying. My husband had a pet box turtle. Kids call him McLean's. That one is so funny. McLean's. Oh, no way. I love that. That's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. How darling. Oh, that is so cute. I have to decide whether I want to use this little fairy. She's kind of small, but I just saw her again. I don't know why I love this one so much. I just think that is the cutest thing. Then I also have her. Oh, it's so hard to decide. Why do we have to have all these decisions? I think I'm going to use her because I just love her so much. And then I'll save the other little acrobat for another time. I was working on, I wanted to add some pages to my Easter digital kit that's in my shop. I would like to add pages and not just ephemera. It's just like these little ephemera pieces right now. And I thought, you know what? I'd really like to have journal pages. So I'm kind of been working on that. I stayed up way too late last night working on it. And then I work tomorrow. So it really depends on how busy we are tomorrow if I'll get to mess around with it or not. I usually have not been having time to do that there. So I also have a bunch of scanned files that I've been working in my Dropbox, trying to organize all my scanned images. And I have them in like a master, I think it's called master digital something anyway. And then once you click on it, I've got it further divided into holidays, botany, photographs, like that. Very broad categories right now. So that when I'm looking for something, hopefully I can just go to that theme and just open that whole folder and then be able to find whatever I'm looking for. But I'm still not very real good at the Photoshop Elements thing. I would like to be able to add some distressed edges too, and not just like the inking. I know how to do that now, but how it can sometimes make things look rolled up or something, which could be the scan that someone uses, right? If the paper itself is rolled up and you scan it, it's going to, of course, appear rolled up because it was rolled up when you scanned it. But I, being a Virgo, have this terrible habit of ironing my paper, which does drive my friend Lindy crazy. Lindy, if you're still on TikTok, I'm talking about you. But yeah, I iron my paper and I iron lace. It's ridiculous. Oh, I got the cutest little steam iron too from Amazon. It's so cute. It's like a little travel steam iron for crafting, and it's so cute. It has the smallest water reservoir. Why am I cutting away at the feet? We're not going to even see the feet. There, I defooted it. I defooted the clown. That was a little vicious. But I like the little steam iron. It's really, really more convenient than that big iron. I had a normal sized iron in my craft room until I was trying to iron, what is that stuff called? Heat and bond? Yeah. I was trying to put that on something. Well, boy, it heat and bonded to my iron is what it did. So it was all dingy looking on the bottom and stuff. And I was like, man, I can't even use that on clothes. So now I have a little crafting iron, and we ordered a, what's it called? Steamer, clothes steamer that steams your clothes instead of ironing them. It just steams them. So that's kind of cool. I haven't used it yet. I mean, all I do is wear scrubs and t-shirts and yoga pants. Literally. I could probably get away wearing the same thing for like a year with maybe 6 objects. Like 2 pairs of scrub pants, 2 scrub tops, 2 pair of yoga pants, and a t-shirt. Probably get me through a whole year. I'm that exciting. I love yoga pants, by the way. I iron all your Debbie, you iron all your dye paper too. It's great. It just, I feel like it makes it look so much better. It really does. I have ordered dyed paper, like off Etsy from different people. And man, sometimes you'll get it and you're like, I can't believe somebody actually put this in a package and sold it. Like, some of it looks rough, like they crumpled it up and just shoved it in the envelope, But I did, finally. Like, I get dyed paper from you. I've got some from Jen Fiddly Bits. And I get them from that C2C Creations. I think it stands for cover to cover, maybe. C2C Creations. I've gotten some from her before. Oh, no way. I almost did that exactly right. How crazy is that? I'm just going to glue her and then I'll trim. Then I'll trim the rest of her legs off. Ah. Okay. It's kind of sad, but yeah, the more I play with this stuff, the more I'm like, oh, now I know why paper dolls were such a hit in the 50s, They're just darling, and you can change them any which way you want. So cool. She's so cute. Oh. Yes, it is. It is so much easier. And plus, when you go to put it in your journal, if you want it roughed up, you could, But sometimes because I'll put 2 pieces of coffee dyed and 2 pieces of avocado dyed paper in all my packs. And because I think to myself, if I send them this really totally wrinkled up piece, they're going to be like, what? Because I figure, hey, if someone wants to wrinkle their paper, they can do that. They know how to do that. So I don't need to do that for them. I'll tell you why. I think it's because I'm using this tiny little whatever it is on this art glitter glue. It keeps coming out the bottom. I think it's because this top is probably putting so much pressure on it when I squeeze that it's just trying to come out any old which way it can, which is right through the bottom. Oh, Lord. But that's okay. I'll just keep cleaning it. And then I have a different top for it, actually, because I guess I could use it, but I like the metal tip. It's so nice. Maybe I'm squeezing too hard. I probably need to loosen up when I'm squeezing the bottle. Might be overdoing it just a little bit. Let me put this in here like this. Okay. Yes. So funny. Yep. Now, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. You know what would have been cute if I would have thought of it? To put tickets behind her head. But I didn't think of it till just now. So that's okay. Trying to think if there's anything else. Let's see. Under the bridge. Curiosities. That would have been cute if I'd have made it a little darker. Of course, I could make it darker. Let me do that. Write it on my notes here. On this one that I made. Repeat, but darker shade. Like maybe even a brown or something would have looked better. Anyway. La 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 la. What else have I got over there? Curiosity number 12. That would be cute. Maybe. We'll cut it out and see. That might be too... Don't really know if I like the... Let me see. That's cute. I think I'll use it. Why not? Why not? Whoop. Pull out my needle there. Man, it is windy outside. Oh, and they said it was going to storm really bad. Tornadoes and stuff in Nashville. Poor Nashville, God. Which I don't like seeing that because I think eventually Isabella will end up in Nashville. And I hate that they're like a new Tornado Alley situation there. Oh, I need to also check on her boyfriend's mom lives out there in Nashville. I should probably text her and let her know if she needs anything this weekend. She has horses too. She was telling me about when it snows, she has trough heaters. But when it freezes, she has to go out there and sometimes you have to break up the ice. But now she got some trough heaters for the horses, so thank goodness. I always wanted a horse, but my word, I got this book and it was about horses and I started reading it. Like this was literally almost just maybe not even 3 months ago. I started reading about them and I was like, never mind. a lot. It was more than having the turtles and the puppies. So had to grocery list his in the store. Oh, grilled burgers. Yum, Roxy. Oh man, there is nothing better than a good hamburger. That is like one of my dad's favorite foods in the world. Is a good hamburger. And he's supposed to come eat with us on Sunday. But then I had forgotten it was my husband's birthday. So, of course, I did. So, my stepkids and the grandbaby, Teddy, we're all going to go out to eat Sunday at 4 unless I'm at work. And then I'll just go, like, if I get called in, I'll just, not go. But it should be really good. But I need to text my dad and tell him, like, oh, hey, I forgot because my dad, he doesn't celebrate holidays or anything like that. He's a Jehovah's Witness, so he doesn't do birthdays or Christmas, things like that. So I always, out of respect, let him know, like, hey, you might not want to come because it's a birthday. I don't want to put him in a situation where he's uncomfortable or doing something he doesn't agree with just because I told him to or invited him. There now. I think I got glue on her collar, but oh well. No one cares. I think that actually probably came from my hand. Oh my heavens to Betsy. My hands are covered in glue. But not stickles, which is weird. Okay. I'm just going to do a little bit here, here, here. Just to have some detail. Kind of. I love these hat bands. How cute are those? And then I'll do a big line here on the bottom. And one across the top. There. Very cute. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. That's so cute. I don't know what I would do without stickles, Diane. Now I'm addicted to the stickles everywhere. Okay, you have to dry. I'm not going to put stickles on that one or that one. But I am going to stickle her. And then I guess I'll stickle the other one. And then I'll be done for the night, you guys. And then I'll go into the living room and kind of veg. Because I've already had my shower for work tomorrow. I got into the habit of showering at night, which is so funny because my husband and I have been married going on 15 years. He's always tried to get me to shower at night. And I would be like, no, I'll just shower in the morning. Because, like, you're tired and you just like, no, I'll just shower in the morning. Which it makes me late if I do that. Took me all these years to realize he was right. I should have been showering at night because then in the morning when my alarm goes off at freaking 5, whatever in the morning, ungodly hour it is, I just get to sit there for a few minutes. I don't have to be like, go, 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 go fast, get ready, get in the shower, go, go, go. I can just kind of, sometimes I'll get on Google and look at the news. And sometimes I'll get on my Spotify and play music to wake up, which is helpful. Especially if it's upbeat music. I can't listen to slow music before I go to work. It's just like, no, it sucks the life out of me. So, and then if Jamie drives me to work, I drive him crazy because I don't want to talk. I want the radio up. And it has to be something fast, like Lady Gaga or something crazy. because then we pull up at work and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I can go in and do this. But no one wants sad, slow music before you have to go into work. It reminds me that Dolly Parton working 9 to 5. I love this. That looks great. I think the stickles just do something for it, doesn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. Do you, Roxy? I do too. It's just great. Oh, cheeseburger soup. Oh man, you know what? That's crazy you said that. I do not cook like ever. I really don't because, well, I forget things and then things catch on fire. But anyway, that's another story. Just kidding, kind of. But so my stepson, though, when Jamie and I first got married, I was trying. I was like, I can do the mom, stepmom thing because he had 2 kids. I had 2 kids. And then every other weekend, we would have all 4 kids here together at the same time. So I was like, oh, I can do cooking. I can make us breakfast and I can do all these things. And I found this recipe for cheeseburger soup. And my stepson to this day absolutely loved that stuff. And I also honestly think it's the only thing I ever cooked that he really liked, except once we went camping and I had found a recipe like on Pinterest for campfire beans or something. It was basically, um, what are those things called? Oh, pork and beans with ketchup, bacon. I'm not making that up. Ketchup, bacon, mustard, and hamburger mixed in to the pork and beans, and you would cook it over the campfire. Those 2 things, that boy, he loved them. And like forever after when it was his weekend, he would ask Jamie, is she going to make cheeseburger soup? It was so cute. I was like, I can't believe he likes that soup so much. Stuff's great. Roxy, it was good. Oh, it was so good. Like, and because we were trying to find stuff that when we all went camping, like all the kids would eat, and there wouldn't be any, ew, I don't like that. It's like, too bad you're going to eat it anyway. No, I'm just kidding. But we finally found he loved those beans. He really did. Yay, you guys! We did it! I'm so excited. We finished right in time too, right at 9 o'clock. Look at us go. Yes. So we made that one, and we made this one, and then I have these 2 little bugs. I think this is one of my favorites right here. I love this one. I like it a lot. Whoops, I'm trying to stay on camera, and I don't think I am. Woo! Hamburger. Potatoes, corn, carrots, Velveeta, chicken stock. Oh, okay. Sour cream at the end. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Oh man. Yep, Debbie, that sounds amazing. I love that you met. Now I didn't put carrots in mine, but that's a really good idea because carrots will take on the taste of whatever you're cooking, and then you get the extra vitamins for the kids. Yep. Well, and for us too, right? Yeah. 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 Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'll let these dry and then I'll post. I guess it might, my goodness, I got to work tomorrow, so it won't be tomorrow. It might be Sunday. Should be Sunday, unless I get called in, and then it would be Monday. Either way, eventually I will post pictures of these. You know. Oh, you guys, I had so much fun. We did it. We got them all done, you guys. Woo! So excited. And so all I have to do now is put them in the little baseball card holder thing. And then on the back, see the backs are kind of cool. And like that would be the back, and you put ephemera, little bits of ephemera in there, which because this kit is so huge, I mean, I've got lots of little ephemera already, you know. Whoops, come here, you get off my glitter. But I've got lots of little ephemera already. I can finish cutting out the stall, you know, and there's all kinds of pieces that I cut out from the kit that I didn't use. And I'll just put some of these pieces in the pockets in the back. And then that way, when whoever my partner is, when they get it, if they want to use some of these pieces, then they would be able to use those. I mean, it had so much. There's like a little juggling thing. It was so cute. This kit had so much. There's a little banner, little head. There's your head for your ephemera. Have a head. Why not? And it's just cool. There's lots of little pieces there for them to use. It'll be fun. I cut all those thinking I would use them, but then didn't. So it doesn't matter. That would have been cute too, across the top for that. That would have been cute. But I forgot I cut it out. So it's all right. Thank you guys. And thank you for joining me on TikTok too, everybody. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank y'all so much for coming. And I should be here next Friday as well, next Friday night. I'm going to keep doing it every Friday night, except hopefully this coming Friday night, I want to start on covers. I would really like to make covers. Start making some covers because I got to do something with all this fabric I've got over here. I mean, it's on the shelf. But anyway, I hope y'all have a very wonderful weekend. And thank you again for coming. Bye. Bye.